Ho 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 ho. Quit showing off, you frickin' pimp! Okay. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Wait, am I going up against the friggin' vampire dude again? I guess you're right or die. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. I don't want Gerbil's underwear! Why do I want that? Ugh. Ah! But Phoenix, look! What? Oh, hi, vampire. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have to go on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. White. Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? It's an innocent person like this. Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way of telling who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? I do? I know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. What? How do I know him? Is the vampire dude my lover? Is he my lover? Does he break into my room and drink my blood every night? Am I his food source? Phoenix! Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Why is she with me? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness of the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. What? Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Hello, Sugar Daddy! Oh, is he the Sugar Daddy to the vampire? Is that what's going on? Please state your full name. Your wish to know the title of my personage? It's Sugar Daddy, clearly! Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. But do my... Leucotians confuse you? Leucotians? Are you even using that word right? You haven't been using word right! What the frick? Leucotians. Meaning... a word or phrase especially with a regard to style or idiom. What? Utterance regarding it in terms of meaning or reference as a distinct form and function or purpose and context. Yes, it does confuse me because you're not using them right. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewire Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho 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 ho. Quit showing off, you frickin' pimp! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Oh, I already found a contradiction. Finally, there was a terrible implication. Then it was all over. Sugar daddy language. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. White! Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I have the proof! I know the point. Papers by the window. Along here. She ran away, but you gave chase. What about May's testimony? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. What? What? Try to think before you make it. What? Whoops, that didn't go so well. What? The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. It's gotta be this! It's not? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Didn't you say it contradicts? Fine. I'll press. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Impactation? What do you mean just impact? Ridiculousity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edward prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyways, I better find a weakness in there. I kind of did. Across the way. Okay, what about this part? Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Compadre. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. And you gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Let me show off my rings. Be mesmerized by my shiny rings and the fact that I'm a freaking pimp sugar daddy. This is all the evidence you need that I am not guilty. As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Oh, okay. The victim ran to the left. I knew it! This was the evidence! I just had to press on that part! There you go. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly said that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho ho. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as he claims she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ha! Oh, I'm cracking him. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. Don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss Mace says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. Wright is right. Miss May, both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is no scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? There is one scenario. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. What? He was standing here. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, where are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
The postulations of the defense are a disorientation of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho 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 ho! You provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity at the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will! I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Wait. Autopsy. 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 Oh, I was trying to check that. Okay. What's the autopsy? Autopsy. Autopsy. Let's present this. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. Huh! What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice!
Don't let him get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Oh, okay.
What you got now, Mr. Sugar Daddy?
Can't flash your rings and catch me off guard this time. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay. We'll see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Let's press. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, isn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. Press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia. And then we present with... Let me check this real quick. Yeah, there was no way he could have seen that. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculousity. Mr. White? If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen that stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of a glass light stand. Now could you, you pimp? So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah! What was that face? You got possessed! You okay? You okay, Mr. Sugar Daddy? Mr. White? Sugar Daddy, are you okay? You okay? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Hey, Miss Mia? Looks like we're about to get our verdict. What? That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Freaking vampire, shut up! Leave! Let us put your boyfriend in jail, you frick!
I don't care if he gives you a bunch of money just so that you can suck his blood, or is it the other way around? You pay him to suck his blood.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
What?
I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguishing members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? My question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles! Give me a break! You're on a first-name basis? You two are clearly sleeping together! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accused light stand. No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen that stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. Then he went to the place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Here we go. Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. But it was already tapped before the guy got in there. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Stop flashing your gold. I'm not impressed, you pimp. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. I'm not impressed by your Chinese pimp. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. You're confessing to wiretapping. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Why are you with me? Why are you in the stand with me? The wiretapping. It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had placed the wiretap. That's when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you know something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. That was quite stylish, so I guess I made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's riled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Ah, right. I had entered... Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect Pride's confidentiality. That's when I saw the glass light stand. Was it really you that went in the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Huh? Mia? What? Did I just pass out? Am I dead? Did I die? Was I possessed? What happened? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What? Mia? You're finally awake. Get! Did I pass out again? Why do I keep passing out? Hey, Phoenix! Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Hi. How are you? Oh. You're Maya. You're not Mia. You're... Maya? Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you... Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one that you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Day of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder, which couldn't have happened because you bought it the day before you were killed. Why am I talking to a... What is this? I'm very confused. It's a Kyo situation. There you go. I think the core is about to reconvince. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. You just have to prove it. Right. Receipt update in the court record. He's clap chat beat. What? September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Where'd the pimp go? Where's Sugar Daddy? Court will now receive for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor. There is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. Even though I asked you in the last case! But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Wiretapping. Beginning of September. Present this evidence! This evidence! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Why are you hydrating me now? We're in a very intense situation. I don't even have water. Dang it. Okay, you get to just stare at bald beard man. I'll be right back. I need to go get water and trick you with your posture check. I'll be back. I'm back, and you hydrated me while I was gone. Why? Why'd you hydrate me while I was gone? I'm double hydrating. You happy? There you go. I double hydrated. Well, a glass light stand. And the day of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's achievable. That's not even a word. Uh-oh, he's losing it. He's making up words now. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... What? Hi. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. The vampire. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Huh? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any bias in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? What? Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. White. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Here's Mia's memo. This is one of your favorite series? I'm trying to. I know who the killer is. I saw him with my own eyes. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Sis, halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That's quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Confetti, where'd this come from? Who just brought a confetti cannon? Who has this? How is this allowed in the courtroom? Who brought this in here? Who had the confetti cannon?
Was it set off by accident by the vampire? Did he have it to celebrate his own winning, and then he lost, but somebody found it and set it off? He had it ready to go, but then all of a sudden, Mr. White just admitted to his crime. That is all. This court is adjourned. Gumshoe. It would be possible that Gumshoe just came in and threw confetti like, "Yay! We have another murderer solved!" Why is everyone cheering now? September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I never thought I'd say this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a fae.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live?
My time here's running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long.
What?
No! There's still so much to say. I still haven't told you about how I met Harry. I mean Larry. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 p.m.?
The office?
I'll see you later.
Chief! Mia! What happened to Maya during that? Was her soul pushed out of her? Is it just floating in limbo? September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Being here. It's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia!
You should see your face.
Mia?
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Do I look like my sister?
Look like. You were her. You even had her mole.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya? Well, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Maya wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of...
Huh?
She needs the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia says that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means. We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Mia's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Mia. Oh, hi, Mia! Mia! Hello, nice to meet you. Good luck, Phoenix. Good to see you again in your ghost spirit form. Why can I see you? Why can I see you?
I'll always be here, watching over you and my sister. Take good care of each other. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! All I want is a nice, juicy Wagyu burger! There's a great burger joint just down the street! Come on! Time's a-wasting!
Okay, wait up! Wait, are you actually gonna buy yourself a burger, or am I expected to buy your burger? Wait a second! I don't have my wallet! Wait! Mia! What? I don't have money on me right now! I haven't been paid! I haven't been paid at all for the past 2 Turnabout Samurai. I haven't been paid in the past 2 cases! There has been no money exchange! Mia! I don't have money! What is this? What is this? What is this guy? What is going on here? What is up with this guy? I'm gonna have to end it. A brand new episode has been added. Okay, I'm gonna save and I am gonna have to end it for the day. We are past 4 hours now and I do have work tomorrow. Plus I'm hungry. So, how do I leave? Wait, let me leave. Let me leave? No! No spoilers! I'm closing the game. No spoilers! No spoilers allowed! I've gotten rid of the spoiler. I'm gonna see you guys next time and we'll figure out what's up with the samurai. Why are there samurai? Anyway, good night, good day, whatever, why? Good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, and I hope you had fun. Bye!